Namaste my fellow strikers, Holy Materia here, back with another Shinobi Striker video. Today we're going to be talking about the second developer's letter for Shinobi Striker, and this is so hype. It's some stuff we've never seen before, so I'm super excited to talk about it. I'm just hyped that they're doing these letters and I can't wait to get more of them, and it looks like they're going to be doing this on a regular basis. So yeah, let's get right into this one, man, because it looks incredible. Okay, so first they're just doing the greeting like they did last time, saying thank you for sticking around with Shinobi Striker for so long. And this one is about the player data, and they're going to be telling us about all the most used jutsu for each type. So this is super tight. So it says that this data doesn't include anything from the Obito DLC or the Kaguya DLC yet because it's so new, so that's not part of the calculations, but everything before that, and this is all like what people have been using the most in season 6. So we'll start with the attack type. So of course, no surprise here, Sharingan is number 1, Obaroguruma number 2. So we'll see how this is. I can't wait to see where Obaroguruma is when they do this for the next time and see if the buff made it so that it's less popular. But of course, Sharingan, Obaro number 1 and 2. Then we got Baryon Bullet Barrage and Rasen Rampage and Dynamic Entry. None of those are surprises. Those things are things that we see all the time from attack types. all the standard meta builds use those things, but a couple of those have been nerfed lately, so we'll see like how that ends up turning out, because Baryon Bullet Barrage has been nerfed and Obaro has been really nerfed, like super heavy. So yeah. And then for the ultimates or the secret techniques for attack types, Baryon mode is number 1 and Kurama Link mode is number 2, which is a little bit surprising for me. I didn't realize Baryon mode was that popular. Kodo is number 3, mostly probably because of Flag Battle, and then level 3 from Minato, and then Night Guy. So again, the top 5 isn't surprising, but I am surprised that Baryon mode is number 1. So they give a little explanation. They say Sharingan, a support ninjutsu that excels at defense, was ranked 1st. Uchiha Shuriken Jutsu Obaroguruma, which grants powerful buff effects, was ranked 2nd, and Baryon Bullet Barrage, and ninjutsu that focuses purely on attack, came in 3rd. And these results seem to indicate that setting an excellent support ninjutsu in one slot and an offensive ninjutsu in the other is a popular ninjutsu customization trend. And anybody who tells you like how to make a build instead of just like giving you a build or like some one-shot stuff or something will tell you that that's the best way to make your builds. Like it's one support jutsu and one attack focused jutsu. That's for every class really. And then it says, as for secret techniques, Baryon mode was ranked 1st because of its combination of powerful buff effects and an easy to use Rasengan. It took 1st place by a wide margin over 2nd place secret technique Kurama Link mode. So that's also surprising that Baryon mode was by far the most used ultimate for attack types, and it also could be partly because it's one of the newest attack types. It actually is the newest one that's part of this data, so that might be one of the reasons why. But I'm still surprised that it took it by such a large margin. But yeah, mostly none of this stuff is too surprising. Sharingan, of course, reigns supreme, easiest thing in the game. Let me know what you guys think of these rankings too. I want to know. This is like such a great conversation starter, man. I want to get a discussion going in the comments down below. So for range type, no surprise here either, at least for number 1. Majestic Destroyer Flame is number 1, and then everything besides that is all the defense lowering Amaterasu moves. All these moves have Amaterasu on them and they all lower defense. It's the most crucial thing, and of course Flame Control is the first one out of those because it's the easiest one to hit, and then Flame Lightning is just like the 2nd best move just in general, and then Amaterasu can be good even in the hands of lower level players on like base and flag and stuff like that. And then then Kamui Lightning Blade, because of that defense debuff, man, that thing is crucial. Yeah, we see that Majestic is king because it just does so much, but then after that it's all about lowering defense with the Amaterasu. That's the whole thing, that's what range types are really relying on right now. So this is really telling about like the situation that range type is in. And then for the secret techniques, of course, the Tamari ult is number 1. You get it super fast and super useful. Kamui Shuriken is number 2, and then the adult Sasuke's ult is number 3, and then Kidding, and then Tandem Paper Bomb. Range types don't really have great ultimates, but Tamari's ult is definitely the best and the most meta right now. I'm surprised that Shikigami Dance Storm is nowhere on this list, but I guess maybe that's just in more competitive matches. It's not something that you see as much in just regular casual matches. But also just in general, something that's surprising is that a lot of DLC is on these lists, which means that most people that are playing this game have the DLC, and you kind of just have to have it to really compete in this game. But this is kind of funny though. It says next are the range ninjutsu rankings. The simple but strong fire style majestic destroyer flame claimed first place, and then it says there sure are lots of first class offensive ninjutsu in the range type rankings. I mean, what are they saying, man? Like, they just admitted that range type is the weakest class, and now they want to say, oh, they got so much great stuff. And then it says that Wind Style Sea Dragon breezed into first. Nice wordplay. We think this can be credited to its low cost, wide attack range, and ease of use. Yeah, it's easy to use, especially if you coordinate it with your team, and you can get it pretty quickly. But the thing is that I wonder how much of these things are going to get nerfed or buffed based on how popular they are, because we know that part of the reason why they nerfed Obaroguruma was because it was just so popular, so many people used it. But then again, they did say that they didn't want to just nerf good things. Okay, so then for the defense, we got Celestial Air Slice coming in at number 1. That could be because it's the newest thing, or one of the newest things. Or no, it is the newest thing for defense types. I don't know that means that it's like the best or one of the best moves. But then, of course, Susanoo Armor is number 2. And then Hazan Strike number 3. That nerf definitely changed things, because that for sure would have been number 1 a few months ago, a few patches ago before they nerfed it. And then Demon Hunter number 4, and Ashiki's fake shotgun thing number 5. So this list is not, I wouldn't say it's unexpected, but I wouldn't have been able to call this. Like I feel like the attack one, I could have made a top 5 and it would have been pretty much exactly the same, maybe a little bit different order. But these are not the top 5 that I would have thought for defense. So this is interesting. Yeah, also let me know what you guys would have thought would be the top 5 before you saw these lists. And then for secret techniques, so the Unison Rasengan, the one that's from the season 5 pass, and Ishiki, so both of the newest things. And then also the one from Minato, so all 3 of those are the newest ultimates. And then we got Karma, which, yeah, you see that all the time, and the Hidden Mist Jutsu from Zabuza. So yeah, basically all the newest stuff, and then Karma and Hidden Mist. So it says Ninjutsu Celestial Air Slice Type 0, Ninjutsu learnable from Minato, who made his debut in season 6, top of the defense type usage rate ranking. And in the secret technique ranking is Flying Raijin, blah 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 blah, came in 3rd. the powerful defense ninjutsu Susanoo Armor took 2nd in that ranking, with Rasen Unison coming in 1st. Its ease of use and low secret technique gauge requirement likely contributed to its popularity. Alright, so let's look at the heal type. Of course, the king of all healers, anybody who's running actual heals like support healers, Cellular Extraction had to be number 1. And then Yasaka Beat is still number 2 even after they keep nerfing it. People love to use that. Mind Transmission, Palm Sage Jutsu is number 3. I'm surprised about that. The buff really came through. Super Weighted Boulder Jutsu is still up there. Let's go. And then Water Pillar coming in at number 5, especially for those objective-based game modes. And this doesn't include the Kaguya DLC, but besides the Yasaka Beads, all of these are actual support jutsu. So that's another reason why I didn't really feel excited about the Kaguya DLC, because she didn't have any support jutsu, and that's what healers really do. That's what we really need. That's what we really use. So like having those 2 attacking jutsu didn't really mean anything to like an average healer or somebody who is actually playing like support heals. And then for secret techniques, we got Infinite Tsukuyomi and then Izanami. Of course, those are the 2 biggest heal ones besides the what's come out in season 6. Those are so overpowered. They're some of the most overpowered ults in the game. But I love it that both of the genjutsu are in there. We're the genjutsu class, man, the healers. And then we got my old bread and butter, the Master Rasen Shuriken, and then long distance healing, and also the ultimate that came with the season 6 pass, the other Rasengan with the Kurama Link Rasengan. So these are all good. We all know that healers have good ultimates. I don't think that's been an issue for a few seasons now. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that the Kaguya ult will be a part of this list in the next rankings for sure, because that ultimate is crazy. It might even be number 1 when they do the next one. So it says cellular extraction jutsu, a recovery ninjutsu that's been known for its power since the beginning of Ninja World, the top to heal type rankings. I mean, that thing used to have a 12-second cooldown. Now I think it has a 20-second cooldown. It's been powerful, but now they keep trying to nerf it, but it's still, it's still going to be the supreme thing. You need that if you're running support heals. That's why I wish they would have had some actual support stuff to rival that, but we didn't get anything like that with Kaguya. It says, as for the secret technique ranking, powerful genjutsu dominated, with Infinite Tsukuyomi taking first and Izanami in second. So let's go, we're the genjutsu class, man. I like that. And then for substitutions, time space hop is still number 1, and then emergency exit, explosive clone, swift step, and multi-shadow clone jutsu. So none of this is a surprise. These are the ones that you see all the time, but I wonder if any of these will change, because the buffs and nerfs are kind of new. So I'm interested to see if anything changes once the next rankings come out. But I don't know if they will, because even though those clones are better than they used to be because of the 25-second cooldown, I don't think anybody is using like a single clone. Like not a single one of those is popular enough to overtake any of these, I don't think. So this rankings might stay kind of similar. Kaguya's substitution might end up getting in this list though, eventually. So it says time space hop stole first place with its powerful invincibility effect. Emergency exit uses strong debuff negation effect to secure second. Yeah, that's the most crucial thing. And then shadow clone explosion, which combines well with jutsu like Sharingan, landed in third. So I like that they say something like this, that it combines well with Sharingan. So they do know what's going on. Like they know what people are using. They know how people are combining things. I guess since we see them nerfing things that are like one shots, I guess that means that they do know what people are doing, or they have known all this time. But it's just nice to see like them talking to us directly, and we get to see like kind of like how they're thinking about things. And so that's all the player data we have for you this time. Did you find it helpful for future matches? Man, I love this. I can't wait for more of these. It says we'll be releasing more play data in future developers letters, so be sure to check them out. Yeah, so this is super dope. And then so we were right about one of the weapons. The Sakura Hatchet is coming, and this is a heal type weapon. It said this weapon blends Sakura-esque taijutsu with powerful hatchet strikes. Okay, so yeah, it looks cool, but the combos don't look like anything too crazy or anything too interesting. And then the next one is Shisui's Spear, which was not anything that I was thinking we were going to get. This is for attack types. It says this weapon combines swift mobility with attack power of its Susanoo-inspired drill to pierce through enemies. Okay, yeah, neither of those look all that impressive. I mean, it's cool, we got new weapons, but neither of those look anything crazy. I don't think I'll be using either of those. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the development letters and what they're doing with these new weapons and just how they're showing us this data. I really love this, man. I love that they're engaging more with the community and keeping us updated and just telling us like what they're thinking and how they are going, like what their process is like, sort of. I like to see it. It gives me hope for the game, and that the developers are really paying attention. And they also said again in this one that they wanted to implement some new ideas soon, so we'll see what's coming with that. Yeah, man, this is just super hype. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I'm excited about it. This is like really great to analyze. I can't wait to talk to you guys about it in the comments too. I'll have some more videos just talking about this too, because this is some interesting stuff, like really knowing for sure what people use the most. Yeah, it's really interesting. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to Shinobi strike that like button and subscribe for more content, because I'm going to be keeping it coming since they are keeping it coming. This is an exciting time to be a Shinobi Striker fan. Yeah, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Everybody stay safe out there. Peace and love.